Hi everybody, this is Washi Wednesday and I wanted to share with you a little peek at my swatch book. This one is an Archer and Olive A5 notebook. It has 192 pages and it's a dot grid notebook. I think this is called Dark Forest Night, or I'll have it here in the description. But it was my, when I first got introduced to Archer and Olive, this was the notebook that I really wanted. It was out of stock when I tried to purchase it. When I made purchases, I made large purchases because I was trying to hit the shipping threshold. And the customer service, when I inquired about this particular notebook, they actually, I think they did a refund for one of my notebooks and added this one in, which was really nice of them. But the problem was several pages, I think it must be every few signatures, there is this weird mark. It kind of looks like blood, to be honest, or some sort of, maybe, I really don't know. It's repeated in the same place throughout this notebook, and it kind of comes off here. I really don't know what it is, and it's been so many years that I don't really know if, okay, I don't think there's anything that can be done about this. So I have decided to use it as my washi swatch book, because one of these notebooks is really expensive. They're 160 GSM pages. They're really thick paper, and I didn't feel like this was I didn't feel like I should throw it out. It's still a usable notebook. So what I ended up doing was, every time that it showed up on a page, I actually tried to white it out. So you can't tell from far away, but if you get closer, you can tell that it's a little bit, something a little bit wrong with it. Here's another type of whiteout. This is the rolling whiteout. That's how I'm going to use this notebook. I'm going to use it until I fill up every single page, so it shouldn't be a problem. And here's what we're going to talk about today. It is my oldest washi tapes. This is bubbly, so I'm going to try to fix it. So these are my oldest Simply Gilded washi tapes, and technically they are discontinued and hard to find, because every time Irene comes out with Simply Gilded reprints, it is slightly different. The colors aren't exactly the same, and sometimes the foil can't be the same, even though the designs are unchanged. So I will go through a couple of the most popular washis, I'm going to go through the oldest washi tapes that I have from Simply Gilded for this Washi Wednesday. We have Turquoise 1.0, the Peach, Lavender, Mint, Sea Foam, and Cotton Candy, that were some of the most coveted washi tapes when Simply Gilded and Irene were still on Etsy. They were difficult to get. They were pretty difficult to get. So I have a special place for them in my collection. Actually, I don't even put it with anything else. So some of the most special ones, the most coveted that I personally love, and I've used quite a lot of it. You can see a brand new roll of washi. Looks like this, and I've used already more than half. So I don't really know what to talk about other than showing you this. So here's the hummingbird from the very, very first subscription that Irene came out with. And I think this might have been 2019. Must be 2019. So 2019, that's like 4 years ago when the original subscription started off. This was the first washi tape that was part of that, and it's, as you can tell, very beautiful. And it has that hot gold, which you don't really see that often anymore. And the other hot gold one that I have on this page is Turquoise 1.0. And I've used even more of this one. You could see it's like probably a third left only. But this Turquoise 1.0 with a hot gold foil. And then the more pale golds, the pale colors are Peach 1.0, which I've also used a lot of, and Lavender 1.0, as well as this one, which I have a little bit more left over, is the Seafoam. So here with the brown interior, that's like really an old one. The white interior with the logos are newer. And this one actually has nothing. It's white on the inside. As well as this Tropical Pink, which is also like that light gold. Tropical Pink 1.0 also has that white interior. So, sorry, I was showing, this one is Seafoam and this one is Mint. Mint has, it's a holographic, silver holographic. And then this had so many variations. I think it was like the first time that Irene came out with a bow washi that had variations. So sometimes the pink would be in the middle, sometimes on the top, sometimes it could be the top and the bottom, or just, it was a really special one, and people started to try to collect every single variation, which was pretty crazy. So that one is Cotton Candy 1.0 with a silver holographic foil, and this is Mint 1.0 with holographic, silver holographic. And because these are quite a bit older, a lot of ghosting on the foil has happened. So you can see there's kind of like another shadow of the bow in the back. It's the worst for this one, which is the pink with rose gold, which is a 1. Was one of the ones, like much older ones with a brown interior. So that's this whole page with the washi, like this like older, much older washi tape. My favorite though will still forever be the hummingbird. And a really close second is this one, which is Hawaiian Splash, but we are not talking about those right now. And then the next set I wanted to show, which were my oldest washis from Simply Gilded, are the marble washi. So I tried my best to save some of this washi because I'm again running low on them. I have it in this little container, and here this whole, here is the marble washi that I have. I just realized I don't remember the names, but I would say 100% my most favorite is this one right here. It's got silver veining in the foil, and it's a rainbow background. So it's like a, so the reason I don't want to pull these out, like show them, is because the stickiness of these has gotten pretty terrible. The worst one definitely is this one, which is hardly sticky anymore. I'm gonna have to use glue if I want to use these anyways. But do I have the name? I don't have the names on these. I think this one is called Rose Quartz. This one was like a rainbow, and then you have the gray quartz. I'm gonna have to look up the names. This one is the like a shale blue. I think that was what that one was called. So that is marble, which is these four right here. And then Irene came out with a marble darker one, purple, the green, the brown, and then the black. And then she did another set, which I don't think I collected. Well, I don't know if I did collect them. But it was a little bit newer, so. But still, the stickiness of these is not great. She tried to redo the rainbow with, I think this is silver hollow foil though. So, like a variation of this one. And that's right here. And then this one with a purple foil was also really different. I think that was kind of a remake of this blue one. So that is my marble collection of washi tapes from Simply Gilded. Definitely that would be, this is like the oldest washi that I have from Simply Gilded. I think my very first purchase from Simply Gilded might have been the peach, but that is a little walk down memory lane. I have actually quite a few older washis that are actually not open yet, which kind of shows the hoarder tendencies that I have. But I would love to know what you think of these older Simply Gilded washi tapes. If you have some, or if you are kind of hoarding like I am, let me know in the comments below. I've actually moved a couple of these swatches a couple of times, so they're even less sticky than before. But that's the conundrum that I face right now, where I'm not sure how to categorize some of my older washi, because how do you know when, example, another rainbow is going to come up, or maybe that was the last time that would show up, but then of course I have another rainbow, but I have no space for it. So I have a lot of issues right now. Oh, I forgot to mention this one. There's the other one of from the first sub box. This is the hummingbird with a teal background. That is another one that was an older washi. I have quite a few old ones here. I think this Planet Sophisticate one is pretty popular. I think it's the only one actually of its kind that looks like that. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a chatty kind of video. I wasn't really sure. I just wanted to kind of show and tell. But the more I'm going to fill out this swatch book, I would love to hear how you organize your washi swatches, if you swatch them at all. And let me, again, know what you think of the hoarding tendencies I have with my oldest bow washis and that marble set that I've really tried to savor and stop using, essentially. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.